So I actually grew up around the profession a lot more than maybe the average person. My dad has a practice and my older sister went into it with him as well. And so from a young age I was exposed to it, but I did really want to, when I was younger, do something completely different because it was like something that I just knew about from the get-go, but it actually was really what made me appreciate the profession even more, being exposed to it and seeing how my dad and my sister have both been able to be present with their families and provide. I went to an undergrad that was pretty close to my hometown and had to go out of state for optometry school, which was a little daunting to consider. I only applied to 2 schools that were more regional, but ultimately I did interview at both as well. Coming to SCO, I factored in that if I could see myself at the school, but then also you have to look at it holistically of what the school provides, which I just could tell from my interview experience at SCO that there was community, strong academics, and the faculty were very involved, and I could just tell it felt genuine. And after going around and seeing Memphis a little bit more as well, I could see myself living outside of school in the city. That matters as well. I like that it's a city, which is what I grew up in and I'm used to, but there's a strong outdoor feel, especially living on Mud Island with a lot of the other students. There's so much greenery. I have a dog now that I'm outside with constantly, and so I really appreciate that you get the city amenities, but it's really beautiful and a very clean city as well. I don't feel that there's a strong competition amongst classmates. This is a larger class size for optometry school, but it's still smaller than what I came from in undergrad. I appreciate that we have larger class size. Coming from a bigger university, I didn't feel like I could approach my faculty very easily. It was a big lecture, it was hard to ask questions, and it's totally different now. All of the professors are really approachable, especially first year, now that I've finished. Going and visiting with your professors is really impactful. The patient interactions are definitely something I'm excited for. Just being in Memphis, the wide demographic that we'll serve and the disease that we'll get to see is really something to look forward to. The hands-on experience is uncomparable. SCO really emphasizes being well-rounded. They want us to have a life outside of school, whether that be through the student organizations, because there are so many on campus to get involved with, and I'm a strong believer that getting involved actually helps you in your classes and also in your career afterwards, with whether it be the networking or just learning something that's outside of the classroom. SCO provides all of the means for us to do that, whatever your interest may be. I think we're encouraged to serve our communities locally or with our trip to Belize. The school wants us to give back, especially because we know these things and we've been taught these valuable skills that we can go share, and it's great that while we're still in school and learning and haven't fully developed, we can work with our faculty under them to make sure we have the proper guidance, but also have enough freedom to feel like we're making an impact and being able to provide some exams.